Hello everyone and welcome to Walk Me Reviews. This is a channel where I review the rewatch experience of movies and TV shows and point out the smaller details which you notice on the second watch. Today, we are going to be looking at a very first rewatch review of the movie Dasaavatharam, starring the one and only Ulaganayagan Kamal Haasan, Asin, Mallika Sherawat, Jayaprada and many others. This movie has Kamal Haasan starring in 10 different roles and was one of the most iconic movies of the 2000s. The plot revolves around a scientist named Govind who works on a virus which is a bioweapon that the US government and some private companies want to get their hands on. However, due to a series of incidents, this virus ends up on a flight to India, and what follows is Govind's attempts to get this virus and store it safely, as he's being chased down by Chris Fletcher, who is a mercenary and an ex-CIA agent, and also by Raw agent Balram Naidu, who suspects Govind of being a terrorist. This is a wonderfully told story with interwoven character arcs for all 10 of Kamal's characters that successfully tells a social and political message. Now, whether or not you agree with the said political message, you have to admit the cinematic brilliance that went into the making of this movie. If you told me that this movie was an excuse for Kamal to show off his range as an actor, I'd believe you, since he does an excellent job at it. Kamal has worked really hard behind the scenes to bring each of his characters to life, even going so far as to perfecting an American accent for Fletcher and Bush.
That's all right. What about the language? Fantastic. Now we got a intercontinental ballistic sinus?
And even speaking Japanese to portray the character Narazahi.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
This is without mentioning his display of skills, speaking Punjabi and Punjabi Tamil accent as Avatar Singh.
Ma, pappote saman leke aaja, assi challe. Eppadi marak mudiyum madam? Enne vaal vecha bhoomi idu.
Telugu Tamil accent as Balram Naidu.
Adikulla ivara dayahan tanne kenne ketarnaka kodakaadango. Atithi devo baba.
Malayalam mix Kanyakumari accent as Vincent Poovaragan.
Enna mari yaradu ormapaduthinadana orma varuvi.
And of course his classical Tamil as the 10th century AD character Rangarajan Nambi. The art team who came up with the rubber masks for each of these characters also deserve a special shout out. The masks and makeup looks mostly convincing. Asin also does a great job as two different supporting characters. Her character Andal, who is a devout idealist looking to do everything by rules, is a great foil to Govind, who is willing to bend the rules for a greater good. In retrospect, the final romance between them feels a bit forced, but that's mostly because they didn't have any breathing room for the romance to develop. Now, that being said, their on-screen chemistry together is undeniable. Overall, this movie is great, and I gave it a rewatchability score of a solid 9 out of 10. Especially if you are a 90s kid like me who will get nostalgic vibes from rewatching this. Now let's look at some of the details that you spot during the rewatch. Now, eager fans of the movie might know that each of the 10 characters that Kamal plays is supposedly based on one of Lord Vishnu's 10 avatars. Although it might be a bit of a stretch to call George Bush the Vamana Avatara, some of the details work out. Like, Vincent, who is based on the Krishna Avatara, is the only dark-skinned character and he dies because of a spear to his leg. Shinjan Narazahi, who is based on the Narasimha Avatara, is purely motivated by revenge and even resembles a lion in appearance. Avatar Singh is based on the Rama Avatara and is devout to his wife and has 2 children. Another cool detail which I noticed during the rewatch is how Vincent says that 1,000 people cannot kill a crore people, essentially making a choice between the two groups. And towards the end of the movie, Andal says, for that the Lord killed thousands of people to save crores of people. That is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching everyone. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment your thoughts and please consider subscribing to the channel. I'll see you in the next one with a new rewatch review.